गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल। देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल।
अरे तो क्या करे भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
Okay, let's test my voice with the song first before I go live. Is it good or bad? Hi Mehmet Fatih, hoş geldin. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a nice morning, and it was a fun entrance to the stream. We will have some fun, do some tactics, and try chatting. We will see how it goes. I know it's quite early in the morning in Turkey and in India, so I'm happy that you guys are here already. We will see how it goes. I will try to see different hours and see which one works the best for both viewers in Turkey as well as in India. Try to do streams with both languages, and we will see how it goes. I think it should be fun, and my record is 103, and we will see if we can all together fight it and do our best. So I have up, yes, it's 6 a.m. in Turkey, or I know, and thank you very much for being here at this hour. Mehmet Fatih, and there was one more Turkish viewer, as far as I know from the username, Ataman Saymaz. Thank you both for being awake at 6 a.m. in Turkish time. So, love to all of you, and let's get the party started. Yeah, we will mainly be doing stuff like this. Major Flex 103 OP. Yeah, let's start with a 5-minute warm-up. My best is like 52. Sabah yayını mükemmel. Hoş geldin Emre. Erkencisiniz. Sam hoş geldiniz. Her zaman beklerim. So that's a bit of Turkish. I mean, I have a lot of viewers from Turkey, that's why it's normal. So here I think I have to take, it's timed. Okay, I for some reason thought that this was Survivor. Check. Yeah, I started a bit slow, but I will get my rhythm eventually. E3 maybe, take. Okay, Take the queen. Let's go. Check. Take. I covered the promotion square. Check. Checkmate. b4 takes. g4. Rook f6 takes. Takes. Check. Takes. Check. Check knight e5. That's a nice puzzle actually. Here check takes king c6, d6, d7. Knight check on the side. Take the queen. Takes. Just trade the queens. Okay, this is maybe just take knight e5. Okay, check there. Okay, that's fine. Rook h8 I think is good. Yes. In this one, rook a2 looks good. Hurried up a bit too much. Maybe check. Check. And maybe just takes. Here. Check king h7. It just looks very tempting. There, maybe f5. Okay. Queen g5 is interesting. Queen g5, bishop g4, I think, yeah. Yes, and then this one. Queen d3 looks good, yes. Here, queen g6 is possible. Yeah. Queen g6. I was thinking rook e6, but I don't know if it works. Rook e6. Maybe takes. Rook f7. Yeah, rook f7 it was. Maybe this is a5, a4. Knight e3 just. Just check. Mate. Oh, not mate. Okay. But this is still winning. Check. Bishop c4. Sabah yayını mükemmel okudum. Hoş geldiniz. I learned some Turkish words like hoş geldiniz when I was playing. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, Mersin Open. I don't think I played Mersin Open before, but it should have been a pretty good open, yeah. Why can't an artificial intelligence capable of playing bullet match? No, actually bullet can be played with artificial intelligence. They're pretty strong. If you go on Lichess, you can actually play against the engine. You can set it to any time and it plays quite well. Of course that's stockfish, but some of the engines which are neural networks can play bullet. There are many chess engines, many chess softwares. So that's actually that is something which exists. Your speed, very awesome. Yeah, it was my first run, so I was kind of slow, I think. But let's try again. Yeah, I'll try to comment. Yeah, please no spamming, guys. Unless there is an OP moment, then we will all spam. But we are just beginning the stream, so we're kind of waking up slowly. You are waking up, I am almost going to sleep. But that was not a smart move. Check. Oh, this was a long puzzle. Okay, this is actually tricky. Tesla actually has made a module, but it's not very strong. You can find this YouTube video where Fabiano Caruana played against Tesla inside the car, and it wasn't that strong, but they do have a model in fact. Not sure actually, maybe this, okay. Hi, knight d3. That was another careless mistake, and you guys are seeing how easy careless mistakes are, and they're very, very painful. Yeah, that was also a very careless mistake. Yeah. And back maybe. Okay. Okay, this is mate. Mate OP. No, not takes here. He's threatening mate, so maybe that, yes. Okay, this, check. Promote. Oh, g5. Yeah, we will do survival. I'm just like warming up. But I think it's a bad idea to. You don't want to play chess for sure while driving. Yes. Good morning to you, Yasir. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we will do survival. I'm just warming up right now. Humans do make mistakes. It is night. Your place. Yeah. Thank you. Let's do one more 5 minute and then we go survival mode. Try to break our 103 record. I know I have a very strong chat. So after this warm-up session, I think we will be able to get to good numbers. Take. Check. Oh, what was that? That was very unnecessary. It was queen c8 and then it was mate. Yeah, and I saw the solution. Oh, it's what? Oh, it's white to play. I was trying to mate with the other color of the black pieces. Okay. Yeah, the chat is generally very nice. It's not very crowded now, but I think it will get more crowded once we are more regular here. In my chat, generally, I always have nice people. They are very kind to the others, and they are very helpful. So, chat OP. Okay. Let's go survival. How many tactics? I have solved many tactics in my life. Target 200, all the best. Yeah, my mouse skills are pretty good. Okay, this one is free bishop. So there might be players of all levels, so I will try to keep it as slow as possible. Generally, I go first 20 very fast. But since there is level of all... since there is level of all sorts of players, I will try to explain my thought process. So, yeah, free bishop. There is nothing really happening in this position, so I will take. And this is just back rank mate, as you can see. This is very weak in the back, so rook c8 takes. This is mate in 1, queen f2. And this position, the queen is hanging because we are attacking it. So that's a capture which we can do. There are other captures as well, but I think this is the best one. So he's attacking our center. Yeah. Yasir, I'm trying to kind of understand what time I should stream. Today I know that ChessBase India is not live. That's why I put it at this hour, which is the hour Sagar Bhai normally streams, and I wanted to test the same hour but maybe I will do it like, I don't know, later in the evening. I just don't want to conflict with the other guys like Vidit or Anish, but maybe it's better to stream early in the morning for me because I will be fresh, and you guys will also be like in the evening, so more chill and about to go to bed. So, yeah. Yeah, this is, I take the pawn, and then as you guys can see, there is a pin on the D file, so take, and then you take. If JJ and Raja were played to play a match, then even if Raja would have 5 minutes and JJ would have one, then still JJ would be up one time. Yeah, I know he has an old mouse, but it was a free night, by the way, so I took it. But 5-1, I don't think I can defeat Raja. He's a very strong player, and I have no chances in 5-1. If it is 5 versus 5, then definitely I can have chances. So the king is on the same file with the queen, and we always say checks, captures, threats. And this is the first check which comes to my mind, and it's actually the best check because that's checkmate. Okay, so what is this puzzle? We are down a rook in the position, as you can see from the count. So there are few moves which come to mind. This one is the first one. Queen takes e6 with check because it's check and also capture. It's check plus capture. So when you think about checks, captures, and threats, I generally put it even higher if it is including two things at the same time. So if it is check and a capture, I try to prioritize it because it has both the things happening at the same time. So queen e6 is the first move I will probably consider in this position. So yeah, you were talking about time. I know. Best check as is, yeah. Yeah. In the previous one, it was the best check because it was checkmate. So it was pretty effective, but it's not always the case, of course. So I will go queen takes e6. And now I see another check because the king and the queen are in a forking distance. So you have to keep in mind in chess, if the two pieces are in the same colors, then you can only fork them. So the black king is in the dark square, black queen also on the dark square. So, and they are in a distance of fork, which is a distance of fork is like there is a knight movement which can attack both squares, and there is a knight in action. So you automatically check this move, and that wins the queen. That is check and mate. That is check and take the bishop. That is check, check, mate. So this is the speed generally which goes. Okay, now this is a bit interesting. Of course, here first move coming to mind is king g2. Why? Because our opponent wants to play king f2. And if he plays king f2, we will no longer be able to continue, and we are down a bishop. Let's see if I can highlight in another color. Probably not. Blue. Blue is fine. So that's why king g2 is probably the best move. And if he goes h5, I take h5. If he goes h3, that gives me the bishop. And if he moves the king, I think I can go f2. Is this a super chat? Or is this a test? Because normally I should have notifications on. So I'm very surprised that it did not work. Huh. But why it didn't work? Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second. It should have worked because I arranged everything. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much for the 20. Yeah, it was actually better today. Yeah, I arranged everything for the channel chat. So thank you very much, Lakshmi Narayana. Thank you so much for the super chat. So king g2, yeah, and then f2, and I take. I like the way you are explaining. Thank you very much. Any suggestions how to find the threads? No, Nightbot is not sleeping. It's just there is a certain delay in between events. It's normal. So it's that is pretty normal. Will the join button come? Yes, there will be a join button. I am in the process of coming up with ideas. So if you guys have ideas on what should be included in some of the buttons, please let me know. And I will try to incorporate that somewhere inside the join buttons. So in this position, our opponent is attacking our rook. And love from India says, Yasir, thank you so much. Let's see. Yes, the super chats are working, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Love from India. Love to you as well, sir. Thank you so much. So yeah, since he's attacking our rook, we have few options. If we take the knight, he will take our rook. And we don't stop there. We check the line. We try to see if we can give a check somewhere. For example, queen b1 or queen d1. But then we realize that after he runs away, we don't have a way to continue. That's why we cannot take the knight. So we get rid of the arrow. And if we move the rook, he can simply move the knight. No problem. And the game goes on. So there is another move. This is a type of thing you should be thinking about. Any suggestions to find the threats? Yeah, I will come to that now. So since our opponent has a direct threat, we see that, and there are a few ways of handling the threats. First one is to run away. For example, rook d8. That is to run away. And the second one is to propose a counterattack. So you attack some of your opponent's pieces while defending your piece. So knight d6, he takes the rook. If he would take the knight, we would take the queen. There was a queen there. So now we take the queen. Maybe you can offer some merchandise or some, okay, some game analysis. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. So when the threat is not obvious, try to sometimes think from your opponent's perspective, because in chess, before that I have two more comments due to clouds to write. I'm solving a book called The Manual of Chess Combinations. Is that by Block? I don't know. I'm here to listen your explanations. Thank you so much. Yes, I read everything. Don't worry about it. So to come up with the threats, you generally have to put yourself in your opponent's shoes. I think that's the best way of doing it. Because if you don't put yourself in your opponent's shoes, it's very hard to think about it. So, okay, this position, he's attacking our knight, yeah. And we have to remember there were two things we can do. Either move your knight somewhere because we are being threatened, or do a counterattack. If you can do both at the same time, like move your knight and counterattack, that might still be a good option. So we move the knight, attack the queen, and we take the queen. So that's that. This is just mate in 1. It's a check. This is this is the only check in the position which makes sense. There is this one, but it doesn't really make sense. Check, and then we take the bishop on this one. Okay, so here rook e2 comes to my mind. Rook e2 has the idea of basically attacking c2, attacking f2, and all that. So I don't see any other things. Hello, great guitarist. This whole elitist thing is very popular, but it's tough to understand what the main idea of this concept is. Takes, and rook takes. So, okay, so our pawn is going up, his pawn is going down. So we realize our opponent is almost about to promote his pawn, and we cannot promote our pawn because there is a defender. So what do? We immediately look for checks and captures. And what is above both checks and captures is like checks, comma, captures. There is something better. It is checks and captures. So you check if it is possible with the same move, if you can do it. So rook takes b7, removing the defender. If he takes my rook, I take his rook and I push my pawn. And here, now what we do is, since we want to get rid of this rook, we want to look at another check. Takes, and next move we push. Hello, Keith Mascarenas. Welcome to the stream. Glad you all are making it today. And I'm hoping that the time is good for some and not so bad. So thank you all for joining in. The context was how few top players believes that chess should not be played. Well, okay, I mean, there are many opinions on it, but yeah, it's just a different story. There are benefits of it, there are disadvantages of it. There are both types of groups, and I respect both of them, and I see their point of view. So I think I have mutual respect, and I understand everybody's perspective. So I should put it that way. So we are down a queen, as you all can recognize. Since we are down the queen, we should be a bit energetic, urgency. And remember what comes first, as Shiv wrote in the chat, check plus capture is better than check comma capture. So if they are separate moves, you generally prioritize the one which is doing both at the same time. So he goes. Now we have only two checks, but we remember this knight is defending the bishop. So these guys are tied down. So our only free piece which has to complete the attack is the knight on e5. So now we go knight c6 mate. Okay, this is another common one. And this is a tricky one because previously we said check plus capture is greater. And we instantly look at this, but we realize that this is only a trade. That's why we have to avoid the trade by giving check and distracting the defender of the queen. We did this similarly in the rook endgame, and we win the queen. Okay, so we have one capture, nothing else, right? And after take, we realize that he can take with the knight or with the pawn. Nothing really happens. Then we look into the position a bit deeper. So what was the order? Checks and captures, checks, captures, and threats. How can we make a threat on our opponent in this position? So you look at the pieces which you can attack. What piece can you attack in this position? Really, not much. There is only g4, which attacks the pawns, and it's a free pawn. And there is d4, and d4 wins the piece. And here we don't really have that many choices. We go back. Why not to c5? This is a problem because knight b3 check. So there is a big difference between king c5 and king c6. So we go king c6 and we take the bishop. Okay, so what do we have now? We look at checks and captures. Capture is that, but let's look at our checks. Check is here. And we don't want to trade pieces because we are down a queen. So we give a check, we take, we check, and we take mate. Okay, so what else do we have? 1 second for that. Apologies. Okay, what do we have here? What is the recommendation of the chat in this position? What do you guys think we should look at? And also, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. We have 50 likes in now. Okay, so our opponent just took our pawn. And I see that we have multiple captures in this position. We have rook takes rook, which is a check and a capture. We have king takes knight, which is another capture. And we have bishop takes bishop. We also have other captures, but such as this, but we eliminate them. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what did we say comes first? Checks plus captures, both at the same time. So we look at rook e8 because our rook is also free. So after rook e8, now we have two captures, king f2 and bishop f5. Why is bishop f5 better? Because his bishop is attacking our bishop. So that's why we first take the rook and we remove our attacked piece. So our pawn is going up and his pawn is almost about to promote. So we have to be very careful in this situation. He is about to promote his pawn. But we see that we have check here, and check here, but most importantly, check here, which is checkmate. So we have to identify checkmates. Queen f8 mate, yes. Here, okay, we have a capture here and we have a capture there. What do? We check the most forcing ones. If we take here, you have to calculate a bit, but taking here is better because it distracts the queen from the knight. Yes. Okay, so what is this puzzle? We can't really capture much. This is defended by the queen. We have one check, which is c4, but c4 he moves the king. So we have to look at threats in this position. So threats, first move comes to mind is rook f8. It attacks the queen as well as attacks the knight on the same file. If the queen moves, we take the knight. So I think this is correct. And we take the knight because of the pin. Okay, so what is next? So we have a check. That's a check. We also have a check on h5. And that's pretty much it. So queen g6 check is the one which I want to investigate. That gives him 3 squares to go. So if he goes king g8, I have queen takes f6, which wins. If he goes king f8, I have bishop c5 check. And if he goes king e7, I have bishop c5 and then the rook comes over. He can go king d8. My senses are telling me that queen g6 is correct. But Shiv is saying that bishop h5. Bishop h5. What happens if he goes king g8? I think my intuition says queen g6 check. Yeah, I think it's queen g6. And bishop c5. And queen f6. Okay. So, our opponent is threatening mate. So, if we take his rook, we get mated. So, what can we do? We can take his pawn on b7, which makes sense. I think taking on b7 makes a lot of sense. I see everyone's chat. I like my chat when they talk to me. So, I see everyone. Okay, we need some energy in the chat. We need energy. We need energy. Come on.
देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल। तो क्या करें भैया? गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
Okay. Queen B7 or Queen C7? Thank you so much, Sagar Pai. I think that's you. Thank you. We are here to entertain and also educate. So hopefully we're doing well. Thank you so much. I should give you a mod. How do I do that? How do I give somebody mod? Huh. Now you are. Yes, happy anniversary to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah. Hello, Peter. Can't believe Gadiwala. Gadiwala is everywhere. Gadiwala is everywhere. Yeah, got him. Got him.
सुन भैया सुन बहना, मेरा है यह कहना, सब्जी के छिलके कतरंजो फल के, घर में पड़ी धूल डक हमको देता भारी तक, पूजन के बाद बची राख फूल पात,
Yeah, got him. Got it.
सड़ी गली बीमारी ला।
I think it takes. Check. And I support the mate, right? Yes, see you all tomorrow. I will also try to be there, and I'll try to stream afterwards so that we don't conflict. I put it right after. That is the plan. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, and yeah, see you so much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, what do we have here? We have a free rook. What is stopping us from getting the free rook? I think nothing is stopping us from taking the free rook, right? No man, I am 14. Arey, why do you have such an old picture? What has Samay done? I mean, to be honest with you, the song is pretty good. Like, I was listening to that yesterday for half an hour while I was walking. So it was pretty cool. So, okay, what is stopping us from taking the rook? Nothing, right? Yeah. That was a free rook. Okay, so what comes into mind now? This is a little bit more complicated position, actually. It is a little bit more complicated. Why? Because there are so many unbalances in the position. The bishop is hanging, the rook is in the middle of nowhere, the knight is defending it, but it's kind of like tricky. The bishop is under attack, so everything is a bit awkward, and so the move I'm considering now is the move queen c3. The idea is that it's threatening the pawn on c6. It is also threatening rook a1, and it's also threatening rook takes g4. So that's giving me the positive feeling that queen c3 is the correct move. Because after queen c3, I think he has to play queen a6, otherwise rook a1 will win the queen, and I will take the bishop, and I will be up a piece. Okay, and I take the bishop. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? we have a rook endgame, and rook endgames are always tricky. Our opponent wants to go king h3 and rook h2 mate. That's his plan. And we have a passed pawn, which is our advantage. So what do? First, check the checks. Check king h3, and we capture with check, takes, and we want to push the pawn. So this looks pretty intuitive, and it looks pretty correct. Check, check, and that's it. Okay, so this is getting a bit harder. This is getting harder. So our opponent is trying to promote. He has an extra pawn. And in pawn and games, this is a very common thing. Actually, in the Chess Base India video with Nihal, there was a pawn and game where both sides had 8 pawns, and Nihal had to solve the puzzle with the pawn break. So pawn breaks are very important in endgames. And in this position, as both of you, Shiv and Mehmet, say, the move c6 is breaking because we want to create a passed pawn. So c4, a4, c4, c4. And remember, c4 is explosive. So remember that. If somebody plays c4 next move, you can say it's explosive. It's a joke, of course. But c4 is the right move, and we promote. Why is b3 bad? b3 is bad because it's too slow. He can go d5. So you want to do things a bit faster, especially when it's pawn and game. I mean, the thing is, I am like addicted to the song, so I want to play it the whole time. But I don't want to listen to it the whole time because it will get boring. But so check is the first thing. King there, another check, king up, and potentially just take. So check, check, always checking the checks and captures. And this is one of the lines, I think. So queen d4 is another move. Benim adım Erdinç, hoş geldin. Queen d4 is another move, but I think he has queen e3 there. Queen d4, queen e3, and we kind of leave this rook out of the game. So that's why I think this is the correct way of including both the rooks, and queen takes, rook is good. And remember also the idea I was talking with Vaibhav the other day. If you remember the previous puzzle, the rooks were on the same file and the queen was somewhere on the side. So that's the idea. The doubled rooks with an attacking queen is very strong. So, okay. Our queen is being threatened. This is also pretty common one. So make sure you understand this well. We look at checks. And this is a very strong check because if he moves the king, we can take the rook. So he has to block with the bishop, as I see in the puzzle you guys are writing. Then we take again with another check and capture. Remember, all the time, I will repeat this multiple times since this is a puzzle solving session. Check plus capture should be prioritized from checks, comma, captures. That's why we go rook takes d5. Take and check. And after he takes, we look at another check, which is e6. And then you realize explosion OP. Yes. And then you take the queen. So check, 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 and takes. Explanation OP. Okay, sorry, misread that. Yeah. Okay. So we have back rank problems. Back rank problems. So that's something we have to keep in mind. But remember, the bishop is always on this diagonal. So in the worst case, we can do that. And what do? Since we can't capture because we're getting mated, we look at checks. Checks, he moves. And after he moves, I will clear the things a bit. Check, king there. Remember the mating idea. If we take the bishop, we get mated. If we take this bishop, he takes our bishop. So we look at another check. And after he moves the king, oops, too many arrows. Too many arrows. And now we take the bishop. And if he gives a check, we bring the bishop all the way back. So check, check, take. Okay. Another position where we should prioritize giving a check and capturing a piece. Rook f8, king f8, queen h6, giving a check, taking a piece. King f7 is mate, queen g7, so take. The arrows I'm drawing today are not very good. King f8, queen h6. If king e8, I give a check. King f7, check. King e8, queen g8. Nice. Rook f8, king f8, queen h6, king f7, queen g7, queen g8. Okay. Rook f8, king f8, queen h6, king g8, queen g6, king h8, and then I have queen e8 check. Okay. Cool. What do we have here? I immediately spotted one check on a2. I have a check on a2, which makes sense because he cannot block here because my rook is connected. He cannot block here because my bishop is connected, because this queen is connecting the two squares anyways. He cannot block with the queen because there is rook g7 check. He cannot go king f8 because I take fg7. King h8, yeah, queen a2 should be good. Okay, I think here I just... here... Well, let's be careful, yeah? Let's be careful. Do I take the pawn or the knight? If I take the pawn on g7, queen g7, fg7, and then he goes d2. So, okay, if I take, maybe this is not correct because of queen f7. So, I have to be careful in this position. Okay. So, I am thinking that that this position should be rook takes g7, rook takes, pawn takes, and if he goes b5, but if he goes b5, I think I have bishop f3. This is getting a bit more complicated, of course. But if I take, I think queen f7 is a problem, because then he wants to go d2 really. And he also wants to go b5. So that's why I think I should take. Yeah. Check plus capture. Yes, yes, as Shiv reminds us. And also Lakshmi confirms. So, yeah. We got it right. Takes. We're down a piece. We are down a knight and a pawn. That's why we need to do things very quickly in this position. That's why we want to go rook takes h6 with queen e5 check and make a draw. Queen e6 only check. I think queen e7 is a good check. Okay, so here I think we have to continue with checks, because if we take the rook, we're lost. So only check is here, and that's it. Check, 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 check. Okay, nice. So queen a8, king c7. These are all forced. Knight b5, king c6, knight a7, king c7, bishop e5. Game over. Okay. Yeah, we made the draw. I think Shiv is a bit lagging in the stream. I think he's a bit behind. Or maybe I have a lag. I don't know. We will have to figure that out. Okay, in this position, I think queen g5 check is very nice. Because after he goes, let's say king b1, then since I want to make use of his weak back rank, I will go bishop c8. I will threaten this rook and attack the queen. So I think that's a good way of doing the position. Takes bishop c8. You need only microseconds to see all captures. Yes. Queen g5, bishop c8. Evet, yes. Bishop c8. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Chat OP. Alright, I will give some chat some energy.
कागज के टुकड़े हैं ये अपने टुकड़े प्लास्टिक बेकार पड़ी यूं न पॉलीथीन रखो घर में डस्टबिन रखो एक दो तीन रखो कुछ सूखे कुछ गीले अलग अलग कचरे रखो टूटे कांच की लिट्टी अपने घर न कचरे रखो देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं पे देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं पे देख खुद के तन की करना है खुद को ही देख भाई
तो का करे भैया
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
So in this one, there is only one capture which we can go for. Capture, capture, and Queen f3 attacking the bishop and the pawn, which will be attacking the two rooks.
नाली में फेंकोगे कचरा तो देखोगे
g4 check.
गई है जाम बंद हुआ सारा काम फैली है दुर्गंध
If king f4, queen h6 check. This square is covered by the bishop.
काटेंगे और
This is covered by the queen.
घर घर में बांटेंगे देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं पे देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं पे देख आंचल फैलाया हूं मैं कचरा लाके डाल तो कहाँ फेंके कचरा यार गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा
I have listened to so many music in so many Indian songs. Like one of my favorite is the one in the movie which Akon sings, Chamak Chalo. It's a very nice song. I know it all by heart, but I don't know if it is copyright, non-copyright. So yeah, that's why it's your favorite Indian movie, Three Idiots, huh? Yeah. G5 check. R1, yes, R1. It's copyright, yeah. It's sad. It's because it's from the movie. That's the problem. But yeah. I will listen it into my ear. Maybe I should sing it, but like my voice is not very good. But yeah. I mean, my favorite is probably biased because like I have only watched like Amir Khan movies, so that's why. But yeah, I just love the movies itself. It's just very good. Okay, so what is this position? Wanna be my chamak chalo? Oh, wanna be my chamak chalo? Barca or Real? I would say neither because I'm not really a soccer fan in terms of those leagues. I am more like I either watch Turkish national team or the clubs in Turkey and stuff. Queen A8, that's very good suggestions. Queen A8, this is a suggestion which I missed. Very nice by Bilim Adamı Erdinç. Very nice. OP in the chat for him. Sir, maybe you can ask somebody to give you. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Federer or Nadal? Actually, that's a good question, Yasser. I think I'm a fan of both. Very big fan of both. I think they're playing tennis as an art. Yeah, that's a better question. Do you watch cricket? Of course. Yeah, I do. I used to watch a lot of I watched like almost every single match in like 2000, what was it, 14 World Cup or something. Fenerbahçe or Galatasaray? Haha, that's a tough one, guys. That's a tough one. Of course, I'm a Fenerbahçe fan, but I'm not a big fan of the club. Like, I am not a fanatic, I should say, because of what is happening in the current league status, and I am more of a person in thinking about like uniting than being separated. So I hope that another team like those teams will represent the Turkish clubs in Europe. But in terms of club, I would say Fenerbahce. You should try to. Yeah, I was just gonna give an example. Like, do you guys support like the Calcutta Knight Riders or the Mumbai? What was it? Mumbai Indians? No, I used to watch it because like I think um, like I really love like Chris Gale and like all the others like mixing together, and like the batting lineup is just so good. Um, which sports do I watch the most is definitely cricket. Why do I stream on YouTube? Just for a change. Hello, Kian. Buy a flat in India. That would be amazing. Mumbai Indians, yeah? Mumbai Indians. What is CSK? I try to follow cricket, but it's very hard because I live in the US and everything is different. Like when you say like cricket, people are like, Q? What are you talking about? Of course, they don't say Q. You would wish that they say that, but like it's just the culture is not there. So when I was in Turkey, I was actually like surrounded with some friends who followed cricket, like plenty of them. Turkey is not really a cricket country, but I got into it, and then I just found myself loving the game. Like I have a bat and the ball at home in Turkey, and I brought like the ball from like uh, what was the famous brand? Ku- Not Kookaburra. That's a bird, yeah. Kookaburra. Is it Kookaburra? Ball. Yeah, Kookaburra. Yeah, that one. I have one of those guys. It's very shiny and like hasn't touched the crease anything. It's like perfect new ball. I can just go for some very good fast bowling or whatever. So yeah. No, I mean I have been away so much from cricket. I missed the game. Yeah. I play cricket with my Indian friends in the US. OP for you, man. OP for you. Yeah, I mean we definitely love the culture. We love Indian food. We love the culture. And I think I stepped it up a bit by learning extra things. So yeah, definitely love it. Yeah, thank you so much, Lakshmi. I appreciate you guys. What do I study? I study computer engineering and computer science. Um, yeah. Don't play without pads. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. I used to play with like taped ball, and but mine was like I would just stand at the crease, one dot ball, two dot ball, six out. I mean, I would rarely complete an over because I was just not patient. Like first two balls, I would just test, like just stop the ball and the good things, and then I would just be impatient, hit two sixes, and then out. I'll be playing the Olympiad, yeah. You can teach Gadiwala? Yeah, definitely. Knight d4 OP. Shiv says, okay, we are kind of sidetracked, but I love the discussion, of course. Hello, Sports Studio. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, knight d4. So you're attacking the bishop for Turkey or USA? I'm playing for Turkey. Yeah, Turkish team. And okay, this is a bit more complicated. So you can't really solve this one by checks and captures. So what you can realize is that the queen is defended by the knight. And this is a very common theme. Removing the defender. So you want to remove the defender, and since the knight is defending it, and the only real way to challenge the knight is with knight d4. Why? Because it's also attacking the bishop and the knight. And the beauty of that is if you take the knight, you give a check. If you take the bishop, you give a check. That's why you go knight d4, knight e2, and g into f6. Capture with tempo, yes. Rooting for you at the Olympiad. Thank you very much, Akash. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you all for being here. Thanks to our super chatters. And it's my second stream, and I already had super chats. So I really appreciate all of you. Okay, so do we take with this rook, with the rook, or with the queen? Hey man, good going. Thank you, welcome to the stream. Going for breakfast, enjoy it, sir. What are you going to have for breakfast? Tell us. Some rotis for breakfast. That would be nice. I don't know if it would be nice, but for me it would be, because I can eat it at any hour. Doesn't matter. So I think it's rook takes. Why? Because I think that... Okay, a second. Very important that our bishop is hanging, right? You have to understand that the bishop is hanging. But we are up that bishop. So he's going to take this bishop next move. That's why you have to calculate with what you should take. So rook takes, queen takes, and now captures. What can you capture? The only good thing is that you can capture the knight, which hangs your queen. But if he takes your queen, it's not check. And how do you give a check? Rook e1. Oh, it's also mate. So, oh, he took like that. Okay, so now we can take with the queen. And this is intuitive because this rook is not able to move. That's why we can take with the queen. And we trade and we're up a bishop. Rook a5 is the stunning move which comes to mind. Aluku Pranta with card. No, have not. But maybe one day. Have a good stream Cemil Can. Thank you very much. Doğu, hoş geldin. Sefa getirdin. Cemil Can, do it. Did anybody ever... Cemil can do it. Yes. No, actually, they have not. Cemil can do it. I automatically read it Cemil Can because that's my name. But no, I have not heard that one. But that's pretty logical, actually. And rook b5. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I just ran into the other part of it. Have I ever tried Indian cuisine? I love biryani. I love the samosas. And many other things. I love roti. And yeah, I mean, pretty much, yes. I love the cuisine, the spices and everything. Also those like tandooris and stuff. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Rook b5. I thought about it also, thought the same about Emre Can, yeah. Try tandoori biryani ASAP. I have, man, I have. It's there is a very nice, before all these lockdowns, there is a very nice buffet, Indian buffet, and the prices are good, and you can eat unlimited food. Like you just put like in the Three Idiots movie, you know, they go for the wedding and then they like get a plate full of food. Same thing. You can eat however many times. They always like refill. So yeah, rook b5 has the idea of rook b8. And if a2, rook b8 check, and if king moves, you take the rook and you also defend the promotion. Çok bir espri oldu mu acaba diye düşünürken. Yok yok, gayet iyi bence ya. Ben hiç aklıma gelmemişti aslında. Başta şey diye düşündüm. Cemil Can falan. All you can eat buffet. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love all you can eat. Because otherwise, what's the point, you know? Okay, what are our captures? We can capture here. There are no checks, which is good because this is covered. This is covered. And that's a capture. And if he captures, we capture. Cemil knows more about Indians than some of the Indians. Maybe that might be correct, yeah. Sürüden bıkmış olman lazım diye. Yok vallahi çok az. Birkaç kişi falan var. Yuvarla yok arası yani. Take. Oh! King H8 maybe, huh? Because if King G7, Queen D4 check, and then he takes. Is it correct to think like that? Actually, yeah. OP. We just had this like 2 seconds ago. Is he gonna give me double points? I'll take my double points. Hey, we got 2 in a row. Same puzzle, yeah. That was so unnecessary. That was so good. Hack OP. We hacked the system. That's it. That was so good. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. 3 points. Yeah, bishop a3. And you have to be careful. Queen b4, check. Not queen a5 because there is b4. That's why you go queen b4. Alright, half century on the board for the team. So now we are going to go to a very quick break and I will be right back.
देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल।
तो क्या करें भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल। देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल।
अरे तो क्या करे भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल,
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
सुन भैया सुन बहना, मेरा है यह कहना, सब्जी के छिलके हैं कतरन जो फल के हैं, घर में पड़ी धूल डस्ट हमको देता भारी कष्ट, पूजन के बाद बची राख फूल पाती है, कुछ चीजें सड़ी गली बीमारी लाती है। देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक, देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक, देख मान भी जा बात मेरी, देख यूं न टाल।
अरे तो क्या करें भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल,
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
Thank you William Adam Erdinç. Teşekkürler. Hello Arun. Yeah, I'm planning to add another post. Yes. Don't worry about it. Oh, knight f4 है. You should make a visualizer that is on a chessboard.
तो क्या करे भैया
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
That shows level of music. I didn't quite understand it, I think. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Shiv. Knight f4 attacks the bishop and the queen. So he might pin us. But then we go queen a3 with the idea queen b2. Ay, there was rook c2. I missed rook c2. Queen b6 was right. Shivant was right. Ay. Stop the music. Now we are going to cry. How did we get that wrong? No, it's not your problem here. I should have seen that. Good job, Shivant. Nice bowling. Very nice bowling. 50 runs and then we're out. What is this? Half century and then we're out. Like we just held our bat in the air and then you come back and bowled. Not a good start to the over. Now we have to start. Build up the partnership once again with one out. We have to build the whole partnership with only two more wickets in hand. Can we succeed? Okay, so our queen is attacked. Let's ace the next innings. It's okay, get over it. It's okay. Yes, the new batsman is in the crease with the new ball in the hand. Let's see how we can manage to get over it. Alright, so our queen is attacked as well as our rook. So that's why I want to go rook g1, king g1, queen d1 check. That's the variation I'm looking at. Do you have any other suggestions? Chat OP. One second. Do you take courses in what? Queen b1 and then queen b2. Yeah, that should be correct. All right, Shivant is our trusted captain. Like, do I teach? I do. But I will try to. Yeah, I do teach. I have some students, but Mainly, I am trying to provide contents which is like this, free, you know, because it's easier to access. And there will be also join button coming to the channel, so I will try to incorporate something about that. Hello, Resize, welcome, man, welcome. Yeah, I am switching around, so let's see how it goes. Queen h8, rook h7, king e6, and then what? Do you want to go queen g7? Deka, deka, deka. I was actually thinking about the move e6 in this position. By the way, music visual is that. Ah, okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I do teach like that, but not too many students. E6 is what I was thinking, because if he takes with the rook or queen, oh, somebody. Oh, Praveen, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Praveen. But I don't see the. Ah, he sent it with a sticker, yeah? He sent it with a sticker. Am I correct? E6 is, I think, very nice. If he gives a check, I go up. And if check, I go to h3. And if queen f5, rook g4, check. I think e6 is the move. And check OP, captures OP. Okay. We are fighting back. Thank you so much, Praveen, once again for the support. Okay, let's see. Welcome to the stream, Bharat. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good time and maybe learning some things here and there a bit. Some tricks, some knowledge. Welcome, Rajesh. Yeah, Rakesh, you were here, yeah? Yeah, Rakesh told me it's okay, get over it. I remember. Cemil OP, yes. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's go. Knight b5 is what I'm looking at. King c5 is forced because. Actually, is it forced? Yeah, it's forced. Because if knight b5, king e7, queen f7, if king d7, queen f5, queen f7. So he has to go king c5. Battery was dead. No problem. Problem nahi hai. Knight e4, queen d3. If you get it wrong again, if you get it wrong again, bye. Don't get it wrong. Because it makes sense and I will play it. And if it is wrong, we will cry again. Good save. Good wicket keeping. Very nice wicket keeping right there. I think this is knight h6, king f8 or h8, doesn't matter. Rook check. If king e7, knight g8, check for king, the king and the rook. And if king h8 check, king g7, g5. Did I just say that? Yeah. Watching GM play always gives you an opportunity to learn. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Analyze, organize. Shivo P. Yes, we got it. We got it. If I take with the queen, he wants to go queen g3 check. Is that correct? So what is this puzzle? So if I take queen takes, he wants to go queen g3 check. My highest is 103, but I got quite a lot of help from my brain and my viewers. But Murali did like 200 and something, 16. Queen d4, queen g3, king d2. Rook d8. Bishop d4, queen d4. What is queen d3? Queen d3 is, he can take with the bishop. What is queen d3? Oh, the previous one. Okay. Queen d4. Queen d4, the problem is that he can give a check here, which is worrying me. And if king d2, he has rook d8. That's pretty scary, right? Bishop f7, yeah, that's a good one. Bishop f7, queen e6. Yeah, I think it's bishop f7, queen e6, and bishop takes b2. But he has check on g3 at the end, which is making me slightly concerned. Maybe bishop f7, queen f3 check, and then bishop takes. I think it's queen f3 check, not queen e6. It's queen f3. But it's tough to call, actually. Is it queen f3 or queen e6? Because he has queen e5, but then I have knight e4. So queen f3 or queen e6, that's the choice. Why was that wrong? Okay, we will check it afterwards. So I guess what Bilim Adam Erdin said is correct. Yeah. Not OP here. Knight d3 check, king d2, knight f6 check. That should be it. And in this position, I think knight takes is good. But what after king c2? Oh, we had castles. We had castles. Did we? No, we couldn't castle because there was a bishop on a6. Yeah. Problem. Knight e2, king c2. No, we cannot castle. It was illegal. There is a bishop on a6. That was illegal. There is also queen e3 check, actually, which looks The I kind of like the check on e3. Yeah, and now take maybe. Yeah. Knight b5 is natural. Yeah. Yeah. Knight b5 is very natural move. Because that's the only check. Which makes sense. But I don't know. Yeah. We will learn from our mistakes. We will learn from the critical mistakes we have made. So that we can learn some new things. I think check is correct, honestly. Ha! Check was wrong. Alright, let's learn from our errors. Do you guys still see the position? Yeah. So what was wrong with this? Ah, yeah, queen b6, knight e2. Yeah, we said. Ah! But wait, he cannot. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we learned quickly from that one. This one I hurried up. Silly. Yeah, he was correct, but I feel like there is check here. Oh, I have king d1. Yeah, that's the move I missed. I missed king d1 because I was thinking this and takes. But this is the move. Uh-huh. There was a lag. Is it better now? I hope it's better. Not a lag. There is always lag. Never stopping the lag. Let's see. Is it better? Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, I see that there was a lag. Yeah, there is knight c4. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough that we made mistakes, but we fought. No, sometimes there is lag, unfortunately, on campus because they are having constructions and stuff, and sometimes the Wi-Fi is cut. So I understand that such problems can happen. But yeah, we tried our best for tactics. Let's try to maybe watch some chess games while some players are playing. Let's do a change. Okay, why is my camera so low? At C4, evet kaçtı maalesef. The server restarts in 2 minutes. Yeah, the server restarts in 2 minutes. Well, that's kind of unfortunate that the server will have to restart. Can you recommend a player for Italian game? Most of the top players are actually playing the Italian opening nowadays. So you can even model some top players because it's very popular. It's very trendy. Hello, Anshuman Das. Welcome to the stream. Nice having you. Nice having all of you. Because I haven't personally met you all, but I enjoy all of you in this chat. Can you create a link? The server will restart, so that's why I don't know what it feels like, but yeah. Let's just open a random game. And we cannot see the games. Oh, we can. Hello, Parvez Sheikh. Welcome. I opened a random game. If you get your knight to f5 as white, you're doing, yeah, most of the time, but I think you shouldn't generalize that it's that case. But yeah, it's a pretty trendy thing. That if the knight. The super chat is not working, huh? Strange. Because I think it was working earlier. I think Yasir and Praveen tried today and they were able to. But I don't know too much. I don't know too much about the super chats. So yeah, I am very new to YouTube streaming. I have been streaming for 3 years, mainly on Twitch platform, but I am trying the new platforms because thanks to Sagarpai and all those and everyone supporting, they convinced me to stream on YouTube. Offer the draw. Well, let's mate next one. Queen g7, picks the rook. Not feeling to go. Yeah, stay with us, Shiv. Oh, nay, yaar, don't go. Okay, if you have to go. Have you ever played against? I have. Actually, I have played them. The server is updating, by the way. Game has been aborted by the server. What an incredible save that he just on time. The server has stopped the match. Yeah, I actually enjoy it a lot because I feel like I am teaching and talking to them, and the chat is always appreciating it, and it's very nice to be appreciated. Ancak uyandım. Günaydın Burak. Can you do puzzle? Luck OP in the chat. Yes, Luck OP in the chat. Puzzle battle, the screen capture is pretty challenging. That's why I don't have one for now. Because YouTube templates are different than Twitch templates. That's why I am slowly creating everything from scratch. So once the puzzle battle and bug house and 4-player chess, all the templates are normal, then we can have some extra fun in the streams. So how is everyone's morning? And how is everybody doing? I know it's morning for most viewers. It's evening for many of us. Some of us, I should say. So if you are still sleepy, let's listen to our traditional song and enjoy. Because the server is shut down. Let's do a puzzle rush with the song. Let's do a 5 minutes since the server is working.
भैया सुन बेना मेरा है यह कहना सब्जी के छिलके कतरन जो फल के घर में पड़ी धूल डक हमको देता भारी कर पूजन के बाद बची राख फूल पाती है कुछ चीजें सड़ी गली बीमारी लाती है देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक देख मान भी जा बात मेरी देख यूं न टाल
अरे तो क्या करें भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
Rookie 4. Take.
कागज के टुकड़े हैं ये अपने टुकड़े प्लास्टिक
Oi, oi, oi.
क्यों न पॉलीथीन रखो
Queen A4.
डस्टबिन रखो एक दो तीन रखो कुछ सूखे कुछ
I was going so well.
अलग कचरे रखो टूटे कांच की लटी अपने घर न कचरे रखो देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक देख 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 कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक देख खुद की तनकी करना है खुद को ही देख भाल
तो क्या करें भैया?
And my brain is frozen.
से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
I यार
नाली में फेंकोगे कचरा तो देखोगे नाली हो गई है जाम बंद हुआ सारा काम फैली है दुर्गंध बदबू से नाक बंद मच्छर भी पनपेंगे फिर हमको काटेंगे और फिर मलेरिया घर घर में बांटेंगे
Did he just say malaria?
कचरा यूं न कहीं
I just realized that.
देख देख कचरा यूं न कहीं फेंक देख आंचल फैलाया हूं मैं कचरा लाके डाल तो कहाँ फेंके कचरा यार गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल।
देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक देख 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 तू यहाँ
Hey, what is this, yeah? Oh, that's the correct one.
भारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल 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 गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल
Not a good run. Not a good run. Good morning to Sumit. Yes, Gadiwala, welcome. Good morning. How is Ray Robson? So good. Well, he has practiced a lot. That's why he's good. Yeah. But what is this stream good, guys? Is it still lagging? Is it some bad things happening to it? Also, yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, if you like it, I will be very happy. And I'm surprised the super chat didn't want to work. Maybe I should send myself super chat to test. But I don't know what is wrong with it. Oh yeah, Sumit Jain with the super chat. Let's watch it on the stream. It's a little laggy. 100 likes OP. Lots of love. First time saw you at Sagar's stream. Thank you so much for the kind words. yeah, it means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm glad that you guys have appreciated and you are here. So thank you for the support. And yeah, we have. No, I don't think it's fake. I don't know. I don't think people fake such things, right? But you never know. You never know. There can only be one. I don't know what Ambani means, unfortunately, but yeah, I think it's a good thing. I am the first try super chats. It works awesome. Yes, that's correct. Sometimes it doesn't work, guys. Sometimes it doesn't work. That's normal. Okay, Ambani is the richest man of India. Oh, okay. Generally, one per the stream, it's enough to go with one puzzle rush survival because there are just so many puzzles you solve that you get tired at the end of it. So Sumit, thank you so much for another 40. Is the currency you guys sending in rupees? Is that correct or no? It's not. Is it? I will have to check it. There are so many things which are always uncertain. It is rupees, yeah? Yeah, I know my currencies well, but sometimes you forget them, you know? Haven't used it in a while. How did I get that one wrong here? Looks very close. Oof, that was not smart. That was not smart. Take a. Oof, that was unexpected. King D7. Love how whenever knight is on h6, queen is on knight f7. Yeah, that's typical. It's 12. It's past 12, yes. I mean, I see Raunak is in the list and he has gotten 40. And you guys know how fresh Raunak Sadhwani is. Raunak OP. It's one in New Jersey, yes. Egg second. Where did my board go? Where is my board, yaar? Hello? Alright. Where did my board go? The board is back. Can you please share tips to increase the rating? In what rating? Excuse me. Where is my yeah, this guy. Yeah, king d7 is good. Yeah, with Raunak I also when you're playing chess and one. Yeah, I also spent some time with Raunak. It is now visible. Yeah, I know. I fixed it, but it was not easy. How to increase rating? Which rating are you referring to, Sumit? And yeah, and there are many tips which I can give, but the best tip, I think, like tactics or blitz or online or like over the board. That's what I was asking, because there is always some tricks of yeah, king d7. Yeah, there are always some tricks of increasing blitz rating by playing a bit faster or more trickier. But in generally, if you want to improve, I think the main rule is always do your tactics, daily training of tactics, very important. Because chess you build up with tactics foundation, and try to make it a structured training. Like try to structure your training. For example, on chess.com, when you go into puzzles and then you go into training, you can go into the learning mode, and in the right side of the learning board you can see that there are many themes here, and you can use some of these themes to train yourself. And this is not just on chess.com. What I am suggesting basically is try to work with books or things which are structured, because you need some structure on your training. If you do random training, it's basically like if you make it a soup, if you confuse too many things, you will not learn too much. But if you, let's say, do mate in 2, like 100 puzzles, if you do like, I don't know, advanced checkmates, I don't know, 4-move checkmate, or like doubled rook en passant, like all these topics, if you do a lot of these, then you will kind of remember why things are good. You pronounce all Indian names perfect. I mean, they are not so difficult, I think. Yeah, I mean, I also, maybe I have encountered way too many in my life. Like I've been playing chess since I was 8 years old, 7 years old, and I've been playing internationally pretty much since 8 years old. And I have seen many chess players. You know, like their childhoods, and we grew up with them. So yeah, I learned their names pretty much. Thanks a ton. Thank you so much for the support, Sumit. I hope it helps you. What is structured training? Well, it's basically training like specifically, you know, like you do like discovered attack today, pins the other day, forks the other day, this and that, a little bit more of a structure. Are there any other book positional? There are many positional books. I would recommend the book of Flores on the pawn structures. Pawn structures are very important. Yeah. How to reassess your chess. Galfan's book, but some of those books are very heavy. If you're talking about the books with like Agard, they are pretty tough boards. Exclam Discord, yes. Join the Discord server, guys. Make sure, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord, and I will do that for you. I think not everybody can do it, but yeah, I think I should be the one doing it. Yeah, exclam Discord, because it's only for mods. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord, and yeah, join the server, guys. Practical chess defense. Yeah, some of those books are hard. They are not easy. I just shared the link. Feel free to yeah, Yeah, some of the books are high level, so you have to somewhat adjust. But yeah, almost 100 likes. Almost 100 like guys and girls, everybody. Okay, I hope the server has reset it itself. Let's watch some games. I will end the stream soon. It's almost like 2 hours, so I will end it soon. It's a bit late here. I will try other hours of streaming. Tomorrow I think I will be streaming on the other platform, but maybe not because I have a match at the same hours which Sagarpai is streaming. That's why I don't want to conflict with it, so I might stream on the other platform so that it doesn't conflict with that stream. But I can also stream on the same platform and go a bit longer than what he usually goes so that you guys can come from there to here. We can think about that. Actually, I'll probably do that. I think I will actually do that. Yeah, I think I'll stream on YouTube and then yeah, I'll do it here. All right, guys. 100 likes. Okay. I am pretty tired. Let's end it here. I will see you all tomorrow, similar time. You guys, you can go back and forth between my stream and Sagar's stream. Maybe he can raid me afterwards because I will play the match and keep on the stream. So maybe he can raid if it's possible. I know there is no physical raid, but he can always say raid OP and all that. So Saga raid would be nice. Yeah, the thing is, I will be streaming. We already planned the match at around 9:30 St. Louis time, which is exactly like 8 a.m. in India, I think. So, yeah, who wakes up at 6:30? Yeah. So I will stream a bit long. I will go like 3 hours maybe, approximately, so that since he's doing 1.5 hour, you guys can come from there to me, and we will see. I will try to also stream around the hours Same and Vidit streams. Maybe we can also get raids from them. But thank you all for the kind words. Thank you all for the super chats. It is very appreciated. Thank you all so much for the supports. And I'm playing against an international master called Min Lee. He's well known as Wonderful Time on chess.com. Wonderful Time, 3000 plus rating. So it will be very tough match, but it will be fun match. So it will also have increments, so it will be better. And thank you, Nagaraj. Thank you so much. And Bilim Adamı Erdinç. Evet, teşekkür ederim. Yeah, thank you all. Have a good rest of your day, all the folks. Yeah, Tuan Min Lee. Yes. And have a good day. Have a good night for all the folks who are at the US. And yeah, he defeated Anish in Title Tuesday. So maybe we will play and see if we can have a chance. Thank you all. Stay safe and peace. And before we end,
देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल।
तो क्या करें भैया?
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल। देख 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 तू यहाँ वहाँ न फेंक, देख फैलेगी बीमारी होगा सबका बुरा हाल।